What's up, guys? Making a really, I don't know if this is going to be a quick video or not, talking about some of the effects, in the strength realm of my prep. So, obviously there's many things that have been affected in my life. I'm much more stressed. I'm thinking about food all the time because I can't have it. It's awful. I just want to bulk again. But, my strength has significantly suffered, and I know this is the same for a lot of people. You're less human being. You weigh less, so you're probably not going to be able to push as much weight in your respective lifts. But, this is how you know partly that you've made a mistake in your diet. And I can say personally, I've learned a lot from this prep, both good and bad. I've learned a lot about myself and the person that I am. So, in that aspect, I feel like I won, no matter what the outcome is. But I've got to say, strength-wise, I've suffered horribly, And almost all people, when they do a prep, pressing movements are the first thing to go, strength-wise. And that was the same for me. Bench press was the first thing to lose strength. Granted, I had an injury too, but I never fully recovered strength-wise. And I know it's not just from the injury, Constantly dropping carbs is, going to impact your performance on the gym, common sense. But I believe at the peak of my strength is towards the beginning of my prep. I believe I was on the flat barbell bench press was 265 for 3 reps. I believe that was in October. And then I think I did 275 for a double. And that was the peak of my strength. Now we're down to 235 for sets of 5. I think I did 4 sets of 5 or 3 sets of 5. So I don't even use that heavy weight anymore. I just can't press it. And I want to keep bench press in my regimen, so I'm just going to go lower weight. Incline barbell surprisingly hasn't lost much strength, maybe 5 pounds. Maybe 5 pounds. But one big thing is it's hard to tell with my squats because I was doing 355 about midway through my prep. 355 for sets of, I think, 3 to 4 reps. And I dropped, if you guys have been watching for a while, I dropped down to 225 and I worked my way up, adding 5 to 10 pounds each week because I was working on my form because I have muscular imbalances in my hips, which can be seen because when I squat, my knees buckle inward, when I go heavy. So I've been working on lately, I've always said that I'm going to stretch every day, I'm going to stretch, and I never do. I'll do it maybe like once a week or something, or before my workout, but that's not good enough, As of the last 2 weeks, I've been doing a lot more mobility work, a lot more foam rolling, and a lot more stretching. I'm stretching my legs 4 to 5 times a week, at least, not even counting before my workouts, because that's a big thing getting on stage is you have to have mobility, you have to have a better range of motion, and also, you have to be flexible because if you're not hitting the poses at the right angles, sometimes when I do like a front double or, a back double, whatever, my shoulders get kind of tight, it feels uncomfortable, or like a side tricep, you have to have your arm so it can go, the right way, so it doesn't look awkward. So that's one reason. Plus, I want to try to maintain my strength, even though it's extremely difficult. Isolation movements haven't, suffered much. Mostly the heavy compounds are what have been affected. Overhead press is probably the biggest, downfall so far. It's fucking ridiculous. I think at the peak of my strength, it was around the time that I started doing, it was when I was considering the 5-3-1, the straight 5-3-1 program. I was doing 180 for 3 sets of 3. I think I did 185 for a set of 2, and I did like half a rep, but you can't count a half a rep. Now I'm down to, I believe, 145 for sets of, I think, of 4. So I lost so much strength in the standing overhead press. It is fucking unbelievable. So I can't wait to get that lift back up. I love the overhead press, but it's just discouraging, And another hugely impacted, this is probably actually ahead of the overhead press, it's been lately the deadlift, surprisingly. As you guys know, I do sumo deadlifts. one there 5-3-1 progression. I'm still doing that even though I changed my routine. I'm still doing the sumo deadlifts on my lower body day, alternating that with the back squat. But, you know, I haven't noticed it until the past probably 6 or so weeks that my strength began to decrease. If you guys go back to my video, I did Omar's 500-pound deadlift challenge, Omar Isaf's deadlift challenge, for 500 pounds for max reps. I think I was 198 pounds body weight. It was right in the beginning of my prep. I think I was like a week in or 2 weeks in. And I got it to about my knees, maybe a little above, and then I dropped it. I didn't want to snap my shit up so much, but I still did. But it looked a lot better than it felt, believe it or not. But anyway, so I'd say 495 was probably my 1 rep max. I've been doing the Wendler 5-3-1 progression for a long time, doing 5 rep, 3 rep, 5-3-1, deload, repeat, adding 10 pounds per week to my estimated 1 rep max. You guys know how that is. If you don't, check out my video, Wendler 5-3-1. And so, you know, my strength has been pretty steady. It's been around the same. It was a little weaker, you know. And then it was around probably a 485-pound max for, you know, 8 weeks or so. And I did 5 working sets. Then I slammed 485, you know, without straps. I think I had without straps because I wasn't using straps for the longest time until lately when my strength has been suffering. And even, like, I know last week was horrible. I had to hit 425 for, I think it was 5 reps. I did 3. I had to hit 455 or 445 for 3. I don't even think I did 1 rep, so I was pissed at that. Then today I was like, alright, it's a deload week. I wanted to drop deadlifts right there, but I was like, alright, whatever, so I'll just do the deload. I decided I was just going to do 5 sets of 5 reps with 365, you know. 365 is like baby weight for me, you know, that's really easy. But it was not easy at all. You know, I didn't use a belt or straps, of course. And I did 3 reps. I was like, fuck, that was heavy. That was heavy as shit. I did it again. I did 3 reps. I was like, alright, fuck this. I had a belt on that time. I was like, alright, I can't do these. So I decided that I'm just dropping deadlifts for the rest of this prep. You know, there's no point doing a lift where your strength is plummeting and where, you know, a weight that you use to warm up with is really heavy. You know, I could still do well above 400 pounds for reps, but it was just, I don't know if it was just a bad day or a bad, like, 2 months. But, you know, I decided to drop deadlifts for my prep. I'm going to keep squats. I'll actually probably replace my squat, or my deadlift day with squats. But, you know, that's how it works, guys. You gotta manipulate. If something's not working, you know, you gotta make a change. So I will pick those up as soon as possible. As soon as this prep is over with, I'll be picking up deadlifts, getting strong as fuck again. But until then, you know, I'm gonna focus on everything else. And I did increase my volume on that day since I'm not doing deadlifts. I'm doing more. I'm gonna be doing 4 sets of leg extensions, 4 sets of hamstring curls, and yeah. So more workout videos coming soon. I'll probably get some recording done in the next couple days. Don't forget to like this video. I don't know why you would like it, but like it anyway. Listening to me fucking ramble on about how fucking weak I am now. Yeah, but like this video, and I'll see you guys real soon.